world which is totally green. So why should we not lead as far as the water is concerned? Water gives us life, it gives us food security, it's drinking water. When I see cars being washed with the pipe and the water being being wasted, it is painful. I got my driver a spray, a different kind of spray which uses 1/10 of the water. This is something which we've been talking for the last few days, and unfortunately we couldn't inform you in time. So welcome. He's done some very good work in his constituency as a CSR, so you must take his opinion and advice also. So wastage, we do not realize the kind of valuable water we are wasting. We need to identify the issues. We will restrict ourselves to Islamabad territory only, but connecting to the provinces, because most of the work is to be done in the provinces. So what we did yesterday, Dr. Farooq Sattar had come and Faisal Saab had spoken to me, so we requested PCR, WR to come forward and prepare a feasibility for the National Assembly, the Parliament Lodges 1 and Parliament Lodges 2. Why should not every ministry hold hands with CDA to take up this task? Why should we just leave it for CDA to do it or the government to do it? There is so much money available in form of CSR and with the donors in form of grants which can be utilized. There has to be a policy on harvesting this water, and I'm going to take it on myself. So let's, National Assembly, Senate and the lodges, let us start from here. I would also request Chairman CDA to, I'm sure they have a policy that no more new construction will take place unless the water harvesting takes place, and this should be implemented in the provinces also. For the old houses, they should give some time and give them more time, because we should not forget that a lot of areas in Islamabad are which do not have these, where you already have houses. So why should we not focus on harvesting that water there and give them time so that they do not feel the financial burden of doing that. I'm going to start that after PCR, WR gives me feasibility. I'll start with my home in Lahore and my neighborhood. I will go and sell them this project for the sake of our children and for the sake of the future of Pakistan. I think we had the Chairman Wabda visit us, and we had members from all political parties. That the presentation we received was very scary. The water shortage that we are going to encounter by 2050 is something which we are not realizing. We talk a lot of saving water. We talk a lot of getting the right water for the children to be fed with, so that they do not interact diseases. And as far as health is also concerned, I think this is prevention of disease that takes place if we can provide good water. So I think not only this, smaller dams or smaller reservoirs of this kind of for storing the water is required. And what Chairman NDMA General Inam Saab presented to us in NDMA, there are about 800 sites in Pakistan where water can be stored or reserved. Now, I think we have to go to the lowest level of the local bodies, of the provincial assemblies and the parliament, where each and every member has to be part of that, playing that role of trying to getting those 800 converted into water reservoirs for us. We can do that. So I think in Islamabad, as far as we are concerned, let us focus on a few things in coordination with NDMA, with CDA, Ministry of Water and Power. Let us try and focus here, so that at least, and just focusing here is not good enough. Let us start ourselves. So we've taken it up ourselves. I think when the Minister for Planning arrives, we must request him also to prepare a plan for each and every government building. Same can happen in the provinces. If we can do that, that will be contributing a lot. So I'm sure the savings that every ministry has, if they do not get CSR, they will be able to their territory of the offices they are housed in, at least they can start from there. And let us start talking less, and action is what is required. So it is food security, it is drinking water, it is harvesting, it is small dams, it is reservoirs. We can do it. We don't need anyone to do it. We can do it ourselves also. But the will has to be there, and this has to be a constant effort. Each and every member, I would request, of the National Assembly should be a champion in their constituency. And cross-party, we should. आपको मैं पहले याद कर रहा था. I didn't know you were going to come. मैंने तो आपका नाम लिया कि you should have been. So मुझे मैं case study के लिए I will request later on कि फैसल साहब बताएंगे what did he do in his constituency. We did not know about it. Dr. Farooq Sattar met me yesterday. They have done in their constituency. So why can't all of us participate, along with the members of the Provincial Assembly, along with the representatives, our assistant commissioners and the local governments? We can plan this thing. But शुरू करना पड़ेगा ना. We can't just keep on talking. हम realize करते हैं, यहाँ से उठेंगे, इसके बाद we'll forget कि हमें what we need to do. तो इसका कोई टाइमलाइन रखें, एक ask what they've done. But if we want others to do for us, just forget it. हम do it ourselves. Let us start from your homes. Let us start from our offices, and let us spread it all over. Or wherever we are required to legislate for this, wherever we are required to support the government, the federal government, and all the provincial government. Yesterday, the KPK speaker was here, and unse to aap baat karen, to he grabs that thing and says, I'm going to do it. He's that kind of a gentleman. So, if he can do it, why can't we all do it together? Take the Provincial Assembly speakers into confidence, the members into confidence, and let us launch it. But instead of looking after so many things, or 20 things, water, let them do their job. NDMA will identify for you what needs to be done. CDA will identify and need your support. So let us become a team to resolve this issue of water, which is gold for Pakistan. Today it is gold, and it will always be the most valuable thing that we have. So that is why I didn't want to go through the usual speech, but I feel that I should be accountable to myself to secure water. हमने यहाँ regularly जो हमारा drinking water है, the water that the National Assembly uses or the Parliament uses, I get them tested. So now we realize that no, it needs to be purified further. So we did that also. We've done it ourselves. तो हम अपने घर, अपनी बिल्डिंग, अपने ऑफिस, अपने प्राइवेट ऑफिस, अपने गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस, इसकी जिम्मेदारी भी ले लें तो हो सकता है. सो मेरे पास प्लान है वे टू गेट फंडिंग फॉर इस्लामाबाद, और we'll have to do some arm twisting to some government organizations who have a lot of funds, or that we will do, but let us make it a coordinated effort. So Islamabad, Chairman Sahab, we are with you totally on this. You plan and you give us a task, and we will hold the ministries accountable if they do not do it in their own premises. And the government, you have got thousands of government houses. Let's start from there. CSR, I can help you, and let's become a team in this. So thank you very much. I'm sorry for coming late, because some things are beyond my control, and I wish success to this setup that you started taking this thing on. एक population भी एक बड़ा
जी मैंने कहा है इसके बाद,
something
that is very close.
That is really close to my heart. We are having more mouth to feed, which we can't afford to. So next वो करेंगे. Then we have another conference coming up where, if you are aware that the Prime Minister has constituted a committee, standing committee of gender mainstreaming, and we are having, I think, visitors from all the women chamber of commerce to encourage them. How do we secure more jobs for women in government and private sector? That is extremely important. They do not get the kind of preference that they should get. So we have to ensure that वो भी collectively, I think, with my honorable colleagues and the provinces, we will play a role in that also. So thank you very much for inviting me over, and thank you everyone, and sorry, I apologize once again for being late. Thank you.
स्पीकर कौमी असम्बली सरदार अयाज सादिक इस्लामाबाद में सेमिनार से खिताब कर रहे थे। उन्होंने कहा कि मौसमारी तब्दीली से मुतासरा ममालिक में पाकिस्तान शामिल है।